How's it going, guys? My name is Tavarish, and today,
So much rust.
welcome to another day in paradise. I am underneath my very, very rusty Lexus SC400, and I don't really want to be here, but I have to be because we have to turn this car from a rolling liability to something that someone can actually use day to day and maybe be the starting point for a really nice project. So when I left you off last, I was doing this rear subframe. I am not looking forward to it, but what I'm going to do today is I am going to mark off the camber bolts that are on the lower control arm here because they are cam bolts. And what cam bolts do is they allow you a little bit of movement to dial in the alignment. Since we don't want to change the alignment on this, I'm just going to mark this off with a paint marker, and hopefully I can get a good enough reading on that so I can put it back where it was supposed to be. But other than that, I'm just going to, actually, I think I'm just going to cut this down the middle and focus on one side at a time. That'll make it a lot easier for me to take one side out. Obviously, the newer part is I have to put in both sides at once, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, I'm just going to be taking this off, and fingers crossed, not all the bolts should be broken by the end of it, but this is going to be either a really good thing or just a complete failure. Either way, you're along for the ride, so let's do it. All right, that took way longer than I thought. I think that should be the theme of my channel. That took way longer than I thought. I got this rusty mess out of here, at least on one side, so half of it still remains. And as you saw, I used heat, I used a hammer, and eventually I just got the Sawzall out and just cut up this bolt that is supposed to come out, but it doesn't because it's just welded itself in there with rust. And no amount of me hammering on it is gonna get it out. So I have to burn out this bushing, and that's gonna introduce a lot of open flame, and that's not something we want, so that's gonna be a little sketchy. I'm gonna do that later on today, but this is basically what I'm gonna try to do right now. This is a new day, by the way. I am still wearing this blue shirt, not because I love the color blue, because hashtag continuity. So today I'm going to be taking this thing apart, and hopefully that's not going to be as much of a pain in the ass as this one was, and that definitely was a pain in the ass. So it's rust, it's going to be brittle and break and stuff like that. So let's get to that, and let's get dirty. I don't like rust. I don't. All right, so that is another part of the subframe down, and we're pretty much done with the subframe. The subframe is out, so that is very, very good. Now comes what's gonna be a little bit sketchy, and when I say a little bit, I mean a lot. I'm gonna have to burn these bushings out, and what those bushings do is they basically dampen vibrations. It's control arm bushings. They make sure that the control arm is adequately seated for the alignment and whatnot. I'm gonna have two things. I'm gonna have my spray bottle full of water, which should extinguish the fire in case it gets a little too hot, or if shit really hits the fan, then I have my fire extinguisher over there just in case. So let's hope that it doesn't come to that, but I think that we can get it done. It's gonna be really messy and sticky, but this is what we have to do because it's not coming out any other way. So that's what we call a Florida barbecue. Actually, I don't know what they call that. They call that a burning bushing, and hopefully I don't set my car on fire, but yeah, this is how I'm spending my day. It smells really bad in here, and I should probably stop complaining. So yeah, let's get on with it. Wait, was that it? I thought we were rolling a clip or... Okay, so now that we have taken out the, or burned out the bushings, which took a long time, and I'm pretty sure I have rubber in my lungs right now, it is time to, actually I can't put on the new subframe because since I burned out the old bushings, I'm gonna need to install new ones, and I have ordered those. Those should come in a few days, so I'm going to install those with the subframe at the same time. That way we don't have any issues with mounting them up and all that. Let me show you how messed up this subframe is when you compare it to a good one. So take a look at this. This is our new subframe, or rather the subframe that I got used. It does look like it's used, but then they just painted over it. But it is nice and solid. This is... I can't even, yeah, I'm gonna cut myself trying to maneuver this around. But this is all that was left from our rusted car. And this just goes to show you that, honestly, I didn't think this car was that rusted, but it was left for about 2 years, just sitting on in a backyard where there was grass growing and just moisture was building up underneath the car. So that's why the top of the car doesn't really look all that bad, but the bottom of the car is just a complete mess. And I don't think it's going to be a problem here in Florida because we don't have the salt like you would. This car was originally from Connecticut, so we don't have salt on the roads. And I also won't be leaving it on any grassy surfaces. So yeah, this is, I'm really glad that we can get this out and we're going to be installing this. But unfortunately, we can't install that without the bushing. So what we're going to do next time is when I get the bushings, we're going to overhaul the entire bottom end of the car, and that will be the end of this project, trying to get the rust off. I do have another thing I want to do on this car, and it is a bit of an upgrade, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up. But this car should be done next week. After that, we're going to get on some real fun stuff, and I am very, very excited for that. But yeah, we gotta, if we start something, we gotta finish it, and I've been telling myself this, and you guys keep me accountable. So yeah, let's keep it going. That's it for this episode. My garage looked like I've been chasing clouds, but I'm not about that vape life. If you'd like to support the channel and support what I do with my one glove, I'm not Michael Jackson. You can head on over to my store. The link is down below, and you can buy one of these shirts. Mine is very, very dirty, but I want them to be that way. I want you guys to wear these. I want you guys to send me pictures and let me know what you guys do with these shirts. These are hashtag Wrench Everyday shirts, and you guys should be wrenching every day, especially if you have projects just like this. So the link with that shirt and my $8,900 SL55 shirt, that will all be in the description. If you want to contact me for any reason, you want to tell me what I'm doing wrong or what I'm doing right with these builds, you can contact me at TheRealTavarish. That is Twitter and Instagram. Facebook.com/AskTavarish and AskTavarish@gmail is my email. So that's how you can reach me. I am easy to find. Until next time, on cars just like this, you guys need to wrench every, you guys can't even see this, wrench every day. There we go. Buy the shirt.